Alright, as you can see, we got our flange welded up, measured. Basically I just bolted it back onto the turbo, measured how much room I had to the firewall, subtracted a 1/2 inch, and cut the line. So that gave me, what, 5/8. So you see it's just a little bit of an angle, not quite a 90. So at the next point we're going to bolt it on, take some measurements, take the leftover piece to make the S. Alright, today working on the Chevrolet. Going to be working mainly from the rear. I've already pulled the bed off, cleaned the frame, the wire brush, blew it all down, and sort of painted it. I used spray-on bed liner because that's what I had, and it holds up better. I ended up having to cut the old U-bolts out. And because that is what they look like. I actually replaced one on the driver's side about 2 years ago because it was completely rusted through. I cut these off because what's the sense in pulling them? They're already broke. So as you can see, all of them are rusted pretty bad. So I cut them off, and I went to install lift kit with the new U-bolts, 2-inch lift blocks. Now, the problem with this kit that I ordered, these U-bolts are too long by pretty much like 1/4 inch. Basically, when I thread it on there, here's the threads, I have that much of a gap, so the nut bottoms out on the threads before it tightens. So I went to AutoZone last night, bought another kit with bigger blocks. This is the 2-inch block. Here's 3-inch. So we're going to put the 3 inches in. Okay, so I'm going to pull this side back apart. Also on the list today is to drop the tank, take the original fuel pump and sending unit assembly out and replace it with this one. This one is not made to have a pump in it. Since it's got a diesel conversion, this is what we're going to be using. I've already double checked everything. These trucks did come in a diesel with the 6.5 and the 6.2. And they came with the same tank, same O-ring, pretty much everything. I'm going to go ahead and drop the tank so I can clean it out, all the gas out of it, swap this out, and I'll have to cut the wire on it, rewire the sending unit without the pump. There are future plans later down the line, putting an oil water separator on it and all that stuff with an electric lift pump. But I'm at the point where this project is piddling me to death, where it's all just a bunch of little stuff. The swap's done, runs, it drives, the cooling system's hooked up. Only thing left to do is hook up the fuel lines from the truck. I've been running off of a 2-gallon gas jug for now, or jug full of diesel fuel, and I got to fill it full of cooling, check for leaks. But other than that, it's got its oil changed, fuel filter changed. So, pulled the bed off in efforts to make all this easier. Like, the truck needs shocks. I got to fix the brake line. I'm not doing shocks yet. They still got a little bit of life left in them. While I got the bed off, I'm going to fix the brake line. And I also, with the lift kit, I got Hold on. There was debate on what I wanted to do with this truck after the swap. Either lower it or raise it. Mostly everything I own is two-wheel drive. I got a four-wheel drive project in the works, and my wife's Jeep is four-wheel drive, but really I can't play with that because it's her toy. And I'll make it undrivable for her. She'll be running people over. So, and not only that, if I lift a vehicle, if I lift a truck, I'm not actually going to go off-road with it. I'm just for pure looks. So I decided, I was satisfying my Craigslist addiction. Found a guy selling 4-inch lift spindles, 2 sets of rotors and bearings. One set is brand new, still in the box, and these stainless steel brake lines. I paid $200 for all of it. So, and the main attraction to this was I have a collapsed brake line, the rubber one, the Chevrolet thing, on the driver's side. I had one on the passenger. I replaced it a year ago. Now the other one's starting to act up. So I'm just going to change all of them with stainless. Since I have a lift kit, I got a lift kit for $200. Basically, it's cheaper for me to lift it than it is for me to lower it at this point. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and lift this truck, and just for looks, it's got a bed cover. It's got one of those hard fiberglass tonneau covers on it, so I can't really use it as an actual pickup truck anyway. That, and I've been hoarding a 3-inch body lift with the bumper relocation kits that somebody gave me years back. So I have 4-inch lift suspension, well, 4-inch up front, 3-inch in the back, suspension lift kit, and a 3-inch body lift. And I also have, I got another set of 16-inch wheels that I'm going to put off of the Tahoe that I kind of like. I've been looking at I think it's 245/75. It's equivalent to a 33. So I put a 33-inch tire on it. So total, I did the math, it's a total of 10 inches of lift. So I'm going to get at this and try to make some better videos for you guys. Actually, should take you along.